What's up, it's your girl Asian Girl? Shout out to Grape Tina.
Karlissa has something to say, y'all. Okay, Karlissa has something to say, and you know she's never gonna hold back. Okay, so we about to get into it right now, man. Like the video, you guys. Let's go.
Can y'all see my Kudame? Can y'all see my Kudame? Yes or no? Hey, boo, can you see my Kudame? Y'all know what a Kudame?
She went from the hot tub, guys, to the bathtub. You can't make this up. All right. She went from the bonnet to the shower cap. I'm not gonna lie, man. Karlissa is one of one. Okay, this woman is hilarious. Okay, so yes, y'all know she always going live from that hot tub. Now she in the bathtub. Okay, I don't see how Mr. Sappho deal with this, man. Can you imagine Karlissa being y'all mama, especially as a kid? You ain't got really a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? She's your guardian. Anyways, you know I could talk about that all day, man. Let's go.
Is? Who know what a Kudame is? Thank God Jaidyn's okay. What happened to Jaidyn? What happened? One thing about you, you're gonna soak in that water, you're gonna soak that Kudame. You're gonna soak that Kudame good and tight. Now, what happened to Jaidyn?
If you guys aren't familiar or caught up on it, Jaidyn was at a show. She was a special guest at a show in LA, and it got pow pow bang bang. Yeah, so thank God nothing happened to her. So that's what people are asking about. She acting like she didn't know. I think Karlissa knew.
Thank you, Jazzy. I'm over here working on it, girl. Almost got my candle wet. You know, this my first time using this fancy shit. I don't know how to work the shit. I done got the whole floor wet. I done soaked the whole bathroom trying to work the damn controller, y'all. I ain't used to all this fancy shit, so I'm trying to learn how to work it. Now, what happened to Jaidyn? Her G-Wagon got shot up. What? Her show got shot up. Well, I can tell you one damn thing. She was with Bravo, so that was damn near like she was with John. So I know she was gonna be good. Because baby, if she was with Bravo, that was like being with John. I hope y'all lying in here like y'all normally do, starting rumors and shit. I'm about to go call her mama. Her show got shot up, but she was not there. See what I'm saying? She got tipped off early. How come I can't see what all y'all saying? There's 1 million people talking in here and I can't see. Shot up, but she wasn't there. See, that be the Lord. Them be warning signs. Okay? That meant you need to let your kids see their grandma before I let them see them myself. That's what the Lord was trying to tell her. The Lord was trying to tell her, you're withholding Karlissa's bloodline from knowing me. And yeah, you're them be them signs. Who know what? When he give me a warning, baby, I listen. And when God give me warnings, I listen. And the only thing I'm missing is some music. I need some music. Did I see Charles and Miss Netta? No, what they done did, child. I need to go follow her because they be funny as fuck. Yes, girl, it's 1 million people. Oh, we down to 500,000 now. It say I keep pausing. Am I still pausing? Because somebody tried to call me. You've been bashing them every time they let you in. You goddamn right. Because every time. You know why I'm bashing them. Stop acting dumb as fuck. Y'all get on my fucking nerves like I'm just walking around here bashing my kids for no fucking reason. I'm their mammy. I know when they need bashing.
Woo! Hey, what I just say? Imagine having Karlissa as a mama. She always right. She never wrong. Ooh, I can only imagine being a kid. Oh my Lord. Because y'all got to remember, Karlissa's like this in her 50s. Can you imagine Karlissa at 25, 30? Oh my Lord. Oh, okay. Okay. I can only imagine. And you guys are wondering why Kali, Blueface, and Dre are the way that they are. Okay. Blueface is in jail right now. Okay. Dre did what? A decade in prison, I believe. Okay. Kelly, baby daddy, I believe, is in prison right now. Okay. Yeah. And apparently dropping out of nursing school to be a rapper. So, great job, Karlissa. Great job.
Was you here any day giving them your last piece of chicken? Fuck no. If I bash Jaidyn, she knows good and damn well she deserved it. What the fuck I'm a bash her for no reason? I ain't did shit to her. Y'all always on left field with some dumb shit. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. You should know that by now. How you gonna pray with me one week and then next week tell my son to cut me off, don't be on my show? I ain't did shit. So if I bash them, they deserve bashing, and I paid the way to bash. Okay, I paid the way to bash. Like I'm just out here just picking on people. If I raise you and I give you my last fucking piece of chicken and you turn around and tell me, now how many of y'all is allowed to tell y'all mama or y'all mama-in-law you's a lie? Who is allowed to tell their mama or their mama-in-law? If Callie tell me I'm a lie, we gonna be balled up in a motherfucking knot outside on the goddamn lawn in front of all these white people. They gonna call Popo and that's gonna be what it is. Because if you look at me and after I done fed you my last piece of chicken and tell me I'm a lie because I ain't got no reason to lie or I wouldn't have gave you my last piece of chicken. When you call somebody a lie, that's because they let somebody child molest you or dig in your drawers. Because they left you somewhere in foster care. Because
what did she just say, y'all? Where is Karlissa's mind? This woman is insane. She just be rambling at the mouth. I feel like that was so out of pocket. Why would you even say the M word? Why would you even bring something like that up? What are you talking about? I told you she has a very weird relationship with her kids. Okay? And let's be honest here. Karlissa, she's an unstable creature.
House full of women, cuz. House full of sensitive ass females. Dealing with they damn hormones. Y'all some unstable creatures. See, I ain't gonna say the B word. I'm gonna say unstable creatures. It's my new word.
didn't provide for you, because they didn't love you, because they didn't give you their last, because they didn't make sure you got to A to B, whether you didn't have C or D, okay? That's when you allowed to call a motherfucker a lie. But if you had a parent that waited outside reading a book in the car while y'all went on a dinner date or a movie date just to make sure you got the fuck back home safe, bitch, that mean don't you never turn around and tell me I'm a lie. You ain't allowed. In our community, we don't call our elders who been there for us, who gave their last up for us, no lie. I could never look at my grandmama or my mama or somebody that actually took care of me and said, you's a lie. You a liar. Bitch, lie for what? I gave you my last piece of chicken. If I was gonna lie, I would have left your bitch ass on the side of the road and went and smoked me some dope and enjoyed my life like everybody else my age was doing, okay? That's when you call a motherfucker you's a lie. You don't look at somebody who bent over backwards for you. They in there on a dinner date, a movie date. I'm in the car, sometimes cold with my blanket. I'm reading my Bible, reading my book, trying to wait for them patiently so the gangsters don't.
You notice they all bring up the Bible, but don't live their life nothing according to the Bible? Like literally all of them. All of them bring up the Bible. Tesehki be even bringing up the Bible, and she didn't even know who Cain and Abel was. Okay? Okay, we already know how Krishan is. Oh my lord. Okay. Now we hear Karlissa over here talking about she's with her. Come on, bro. Are you Hey man, this is scary at this point. That's why we always we drag all of them and we pray for the children. Okay, Javon, okay, Journey, Junior. Okay, look at the toxicity that they're being raised in. Okay, so we're literally just going to be seeing part 2 of the circus with these kids, because look what they're growing up into. This is what we call generational curses. This is what we call cycles. Okay, the circle of life, patterns. Okay, because Kali is just a little less unhinged version of Karlissa. You can tell she's got it in her. Okay, but she just seemed a little more calm, but she has it in her. Okay, that's Karlissa Jr. Don't get it twisted. All right.
Get them when they come out. Got my goddamn piece on the side of me. Popo could have pulled up, took me to jail. Okay, I'm strapped in the car waiting on Blue and Jaidyn to come out that motherfucker safe. I got my shit clocked back, safety off. Who want it? Okay, I'm in the car waiting. Okay. So that my kids could get home safe from a date with a bitch that's gonna eat my last piece of chicken and then turn around and tell me you's a lie. No, ma'am. You're not gonna call me a lie. I'm gonna bash your shit every time. You gonna respect your elders over here, because I paid the way for respect. I didn't let nobody touch my kids, whoop my kids, take my kids over here, abuse my kids. I didn't let the motherfucking teacher tell my kids what the fuck I wanted them to know. I tell you what to tell them, okay? Don't try to talk loud to my kids in front of these other kids. Don't try to.
Oh yeah. She's one of those moms, y'all. The teacher couldn't even tell the kids to stop acting up in class, do your homework. So that's why it kind of seemed like, they all kind of got this, entitlement, if you notice, even with Drake to a lower level, but he does seem like he has a little entitled little attitude when it comes to the family and stuff. Even though he's less problematic as Blueface, obviously. But from what she's saying, the teachers couldn't even say nothing to the kids. So I can only imagine her as a mother. I can only imagine her as the mom on the sideline when Blueface is playing football and stuff. You can't tell Blueface nothing. You can't tell her kids nothing. She says she literally didn't even let the teachers talk to the kids. You can tell me, huh? And you know how kids is, and especially in school and stuff. But I digress.
Use my kids as no example. We don't do that to my kids. Pick somebody else's kid in this motherfucker to play with, okay? So don't you tell me I done went up there with my mini skirt on so this motherfucker can get his starting position. Or he don't want to take gym class because his leg hurt today. And I'm up here flirting and being nice to these people so they don't kick him off no team or do X, Y, and Z and then turn around and you and your bitch gonna tell me you's a lie.
Flirting? Huh? Hey, she be telling on herself. What you trying to say, Karlissa? You pulled a Forrest Gump mom? Remember when Forrest Gump was about to get kicked out of school? And his mama, did what she had to do to stay in school? She gave him some of that Thundercat. Is that what you're trying to say, Karlissa? Blueface will go get kicked off the team, and you had to, drop it like it's hot for to make them forget about it. I mean, that's what it sounds like. I don't know if y'all heard what I heard. What is she talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know. I be kind of reading between the lines with what these people be saying, because with Karlissa, she just be yapping at the mouth, but she be telling on herself a lot,
I bet the fuck you won't. I be right here on this motherfucking internet telling who's the liar. Okay, because I know that was my last piece of chicken. I know that was my last gallon of gas. Okay, I'm sitting in the car on E. Got my motherfucking pistol on the side of me, locked and loaded. Safety ain't on. Popo could have pulled up. If they come running to the car, I'm getting out blasting. All that. No, fuck no. You ain't gonna turn around and tell me I'm the liar. Not never, ever. So maybe y'all don't understand what it means to be loyal or to...
So you ain't never lied in your life? So you telling me even when you in the wrong, okay? You know you was wrong. Your kids can't say, hey, mama, that was wrong. Mama, that ain't right. Mom, I think you should apologize. Nope, just because they're your kids? You one of those type of mamas? Nah, that's scary. You're the type of mama that ends up being in a care home, okay? If Karlissa believes that Blueface, Kali, or Dre is gonna deal with her at old age, I think she got another thing coming. That's just the vibe that I get. I don't know, okay? But just from what they project on the outside, it don't seem like they want to deal with their mama now. So can you imagine when, she's older, she needs the care. It don't seem like she has that relationship with them, for them to actually care that much. So she might be in a home, y'all. Okay, she's never wrong. And like I said, we're only speaking about what we know. Okay, I can only imagine the secrets that we don't know. Okay, what these kids went through. Dre and Blueface both admitted that their mom chose men over them. Okay, she was chasing around men. Blueface said it himself that his mama was a 304. She was for the streets. Okay, but who am I? I'm just a blogger. I'm just saying, I'm literally just reciting what these men have said themselves. They know their mother better than I do.
It means to be respectful to the person who brought you here, but they gonna learn today. They gonna learn today. All my cases that I got, every case I ever had in my life, now they was a long time ago, so don't y'all try to CPS me out. All my cases was for aggravated assault, and I ain't assault nobody unless they fuck with one of my kids. I had 2 charges in my life, okay? Don't tell my kids none of my business. Somebody told my kids that I was gay. I beat the whole ass. I went to jail. Okay, that's what it was. Don't tell my kids I'm gay. I don't want them to know that. For them to want to grow up and try to be gay too. Okay, I'm delivered now, but I'm just talking about back then when I was beating ass and catching my cases. Then the other case was a little boy kicked Andre with his cowboy boots and didn't stop kicking him until I arrived. And you already know what the fuck happened when I pulled up on somebody 3 years older than my son, kicking him with cowboy boots, calling him a nigger. You already know what the fuck happened that day. So then the only 2 things I ever got in trouble for in my life for my kids.
Whoa. You put your hands on that boy, Karlissa? That's what I'm saying. She be telling on herself. Well, what are you saying, Karlissa? Because she said charge. That's the only charges she got. So you got to charge for that? You got to charge like charity, chastity? Oh man, that's what I'm saying. Y'all listen to these people long enough, they be telling on themselves. Oh my lord. No, she didn't just say that. Wow.
Cases and my record came for my kids, okay? Not for no man, not for no woman, for my kids. So you not gonna never, ever, ever stand there and tell me I'm a lie. And I done sat here and split my ass wide open for these motherfuckers to be here and did every day with them. I used to have to stay up all.
Karlissa, blah, 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 blah. Welcome to being a mother. Welcome to being a parent. It's not about you no more. So what? You said you popped them out. Well, you laid down on your back and let dudes pump all their milk into you. Yeah, like, what are you talking about? None of these kids don't ask to be here. None of us ask to be here. We're just here. And then people be acting like we did ask to be here. People be acting like we're a burden. Girl, nobody told you to have all these kids and now complain about giving them the bare essentials. You know? I'm telling you, man, these are the worst mothers, man. Karlissa really thinks she's just this holier than thou, just Mother Teresa mother, when she's the total opposite, man. You got to remember, she has a show with Tia Kemp and Tokyo Tony, and we know their history. Do you want moms like that? Okay. Birds of a feather flock together. I digress.
All night helping Blue with his homework because he felt like that was too much fucking homework and he played football. Why they giving me all this homework and I'm a football player? Because you a junior and a senior and you got to get to college and do all this work and still play football. I got to stay up and help him or he gonna give up. You what number you on? I'm dozing off. This motherfucker looking at the paper. Look, I'm looking at the paper. I don't know how to do the shit. I got a barely diploma. Okay, that's what I got, bitch. You need to pay attention to that teacher up at that schoolhouse. I got a barely diploma. Now I'm sitting there about to cry. He's sitting there looking at me like, who gonna help us? Motherfucker, you go help us. You better finish that goddamn homework, get that scholarship, and get your ass on out there so you can replace Tom Brady so we can have some goddamn money and not be in this goddamn house looking at each other, broke and hungry, arguing over our last piece of chicken, okay? Now, I don't know if y'all was allowed to tell y'all mama you. When I met Jaidyn, this is no lie, she had a 1 point something. It don't even matter because a 1 point something ain't gonna get you nowhere. It might have been a 1.2, might have been a 1.8. I don't know, but it was her for graduating with that because I know her sister probably graduated with that. But I'm not knocking her for graduating with that because that's what I graduated with and I got a barely diploma. But I want her to be able to help my grandson do his homework, okay? Because although Jonathan may know how to count and how to read, he ain't fixing to stay at home and help my grandson. So I just didn't want her to graduate with no barely diploma. Honey, Callie graduated with a 3.2 and she had a 1780 on her SAT score. Now that ain't the best SAT score. I think it's like 2200. Yes, dear. I'm in the boudoir. I'm bathing. What can I do for you? I'm talking to my friends on Instagram. We taking a bath in my new tub. So please don't come down here acting like you Charles, start screaming and hollering. Because I am not Netta. I will get out and cuss you out. So anyway, girl, where was we at with the story? Girl, they ain't gonna never give me my props. They ain't gonna never say yes. Jaidyn tried to on one interview, but the devil got on her shoulder and told her to tell them people that I'm crazy. I was crazy when I told your ass, you got to go to school and get your GPA up, or you can't come over here with my son. Because I can't barely help him with his homework. And if a bitch come over here that can, I'm letting her the fuck in, okay? That's what I said. That's what I did. So if it was a girl ever over there, she was helping him with his homework. Because me and you, dumbass, with our barely diploma, couldn't help him, okay? And Jonathan got him a high SAT score too. You see what I'm saying? I had a plan. I wasn't just sitting there about to let them come in there and make no babies in my house with no good enough diploma, and then can't none of us help the fucking baby because the
Is it me, or does Karlissa give the vibe that she's in competition with any woman that deals with Blueface? It seemed like she's literally in competition with Jaidyn. Like she's literally in competition with Krishan. It's given Oedipus complex. That's just me though. That's just me. She got this weird relationship with all of her kids, honestly, but obviously it's a lot more prevalent and noticeable with Jonathan Porter Jr., Blueface. Okay, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Y'all, I could be off the mark, but to me, it's just a very weird relationship that they have. Just my observation, though.
math be changing. I don't care what they tell y'all. This math be math, and it be changing now. Carter math don't look like the math his mama did. I know, and I know y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. So stop fucking laughing, because I know half of y'all with them barely diplomas is struggling right now. The math keep changing every time they get a new Wi-Fi signal. The math change again. Now they talking about the math we've been doing all our lives is wrong. Now, how the fuck I can't teach my grandkids? You can't teach my grandkids, and the daddy gonna be over there with the other baby mama getting some coochie. How the fuck we gonna teach the kids how to read? Now, the reading might not have changed so much, but who fixing to teach Javon and Journey how to read and write if we both got a barely enough diploma? And she ain't finna go on here and tell y'all that I got her together real quick and she's appreciative. Ain't none of these motherfuckers gonna tell you what they should be appreciative of. You know what I'm saying? But if a motherfucker helped me get a seat, because when I had a boyfriend and I went over his mama house, she didn't give a fuck because I was entertaining her son and she could run around with her man. She didn't give a fuck that I had a barely enough diploma. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't that mama. No, ma'am. You can't come over here with that bullshit. You need to go on up in there and talk to them teachers. I don't know if you got to give them a blowjob or what you got to give them, but you can't bring them grades up in here. Okay, so she went over there to that schoolhouse. They graduated from the same schoolhouse. She went over there. She got her grades together. She started making captains or something. She started striving, okay? I was creating scenarios. I said, she didn't understand. She just could not understand. And I couldn't understand why she couldn't understand. She speak a day English. Why can't she understand? So then finally I said, when Jonathan goes to college, because as soon as he graduate high school, baby, I'm running off and getting me a man. You see what I'm saying? Because I couldn't really have no man at my house with my kids because they had guns and hoes and drugs coming in, and the men I like wasn't going for that shit. So I had to wait till my kids graduated high school before I got me a man, okay? Because I wasn't dating them type of niggas that was okay with that bullshit. I date blue collar niggas. I wasn't fixing to date nobody that was okay with Blue and John and Callie, okay? You see what I'm saying? That wasn't gonna work for me. Now, if I would have brought a man in that didn't work, you know what I'm saying, didn't have shit going on, was just trying to live up off me and get some coochie every night and run all around, that would have been okay. My kids would have been perfect for them. But the kind of man I wanted, I know already, honey. I wanted medical and dental, and them type of niggas don't come over houses where your kids got hoes and guns and drugs coming through the house. Now, you know, y'all might have been spraying roach spray and shit like that. I'm in here looking for pistols, bullets. I'm finding shanks. They making shanks in the room and shit out of pencils and shit. My kids, I can't find my.
So that's funny. Yeah, man. This is Mother of the Year, guys. Yes. This is Mother of the Year. Okay. But in her mind, the kids can't say nothing to her, for calling her a liar, for saying that she wrong. They're wrong for criticizing their mom, okay? For telling their mom that they're wrong. Look what your kids went through. You're laughing about your kids making shanks. Ain't nothing funny about that. And it's not a coincidence that one's in jail right now and one is a felon. Well, they're both felons, but Dre was in prison, okay? And apparently Callie's attracted to men in the system. Okay. Isn't her whole, what's the name called? I think she has a clothing line called Prison Bay. And I'm not sure if it's her baby daddy, but apparently the guy that she's with now is in jail. So that's just way too much of a coincidence to me. Okay. And we don't even know the situation with Papa Blue. So, but I digress.
First, I can't find my keys. They still in my car. See what I'm saying? Them type of niggas was not fixing to deal with me. I had to patiently wait. Okay? Now, if I would have went out and got me a drug addict or a crackhead to sit here and laugh at the shit, it would have been all right. You see what I'm saying? My little boyfriends went down there to get my son from jail one time. I never seen that man again. My son called him, take my mom in jail. I don't want my mama to come up here and embarrass me at this jailhouse and we both be in here. Can you come pick me up? He picked my son up. I never seen that man again, okay? He went on down the road. Now, how many of y'all know what I'm talking about? So anyway, I had to wait to get me a man. So I told Jaidyn, I said, Jaidyn, you're going to have to get your grades together because when I leave here, Jonathan going to college because we ain't finna live here no more. I'm going to live with a man. I'm leaving. We ain't finna live here under this roof with 10 babies and none of them can't read. Okay? So what I'm going to need you to do is go on over to that schoolhouse, get your grades up to match Jonathan's grades because if he go to college, I'm going to make sure they let you in, okay? I'm going to tell them y'all a package deal just like y'all told me, okay? Y'all was a package deal over here where Jonathan was going to run away and do something strange for a piece of change. So I did what I had to do. I let the bitch come in and I orchestrated so she could go over there to that college with him. He went over there to that college. She got the grades up. She was supposed to go the next year, okay? They couldn't take it. Before the year was out, they couldn't take being that far apart, okay? Somebody know what I'm talking about. Next thing I know, I don't even know how my son got out of college, how he unenrolled himself. I called the coaches being nice. Oh, how's it going? How's Jonathan doing? Oh, he left 2 weeks ago. He went home to stay with his baby. She wasn't a baby mama yet, but with the soon-to-be baby mama. Okay, so now I'm looking for my son. I find out they out there robbing liquor stores and living at her mama house like they was going to do at my house. No, ma'am, you wasn't going to do that at my house. So she did. She tried to give Jonathan a job. Her mama got him a job as a painter. So now he painting these houses, painting apartment buildings or whatever she got him a job doing. Girl, this motherfucker supposed to be painting the damn apartment. He in the fucking closet sleep. Okay? He done wrote some music while he was in there. Took his ass and took a nap and lost the damn job. Now they over there as working at the Office Depot or the Office Max or somewhere. Now they in there, they slanging computers. I don't know what Jaidyn and John had going on, but somebody told me. I heard it through the grapevine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't snitching or nothing. And the time doesn't lapse for the people to come get them. So I'm going to go ahead and tell this story. I don't know, but I heard through the grapevine that they was slanging some computers or something. Then when them people caught him, they said, fuck it, we just gonna rob the store. So I heard, next thing I heard, they was robbing liquor stores together. I said, well, Sunday, both Sunday, I'm gonna keep on sitting over here praying. Because I done gave this heifer my last piece of chicken. I done gave this boy all the education you could give. And they out here with 3.0 GPAs robbing liquor stores. That's what we doing. Girl, this is what I be thinking about when I be in my house taking my bath, and then when I get ready to just get on this internet and cuss they motherfucking ass out. Do y'all know I worked at the distribution center, something like Amazon, nights and days and days and nights, and then sometimes I had to take the bus, okay? I'll leave them in the house like two grown folks. They and junior and somewhere in high school. I don't even remember, girl. But I'm catching the bus looking at them like, I swear to God, if they don't go to college and all this I'm doing to pay this rent. Because you know what I'm saying? I could have been like everybody else's mama and ran off with a man and left them in the house and didn't pay no bills and just told them to figure it out. Because y'all know that's what happened to his daddy. But you see what I'm saying? I didn't want my son to turn out like his daddy, so I stuck the shit out. And then for me to turn around and have to hear them disrespect me and talk and don't have nothing nice to say about me, girl, I might not never shut the fuck up. So the next time one of y'all want to tell me, stop talking so much, or I need to shut the fuck up, you don't know what I've been through. And you really should just be glad that I'm just talking, because some people reacting. Some people out here doing something strange to their kids for being disrespectful, okay? So just be glad all I'm doing is just talking, honey. She said, write a book and stop rambling, bitch. This is my book. Y'all reading it, motherfucker, right? It's 5 million people on here. We all listening to Jonathan and Jaidyn's childhood, because they out here trying to act like I ain't did shit, okay? I'm in there making pancakes, waffles with strawberries and shit, and these motherfuckers ain't said not one thing nice about me. You see where the entitlement and the ungratefulness is? Then y'all want me to be quiet? Girl, you better be glad all I'm doing is talking. Because, baby, I ain't never put my hands on Jaidyn. I have wanted to, but I have never put my hands on her. I'm hurt. Some days, you know, I take this bath and I have to pray and cry and pray, because some people turn to drugs and alcohol and prostitution and gambling. I just have to sit here and cry and pray like, Lord, I know you ain't have me do all of that. I didn't have no parent like that. Now, my dad was a good dad, and my mom was whatever, okay? I don't remember shit, but I'm telling you, I tried to give it all the fuck I had for it to turn around and bite me in the ass. You mean to tell me I could have ran off with a nigga and got the same results as the rest of y'all? You mean to tell me I could have left these motherfuckers at that church that day I thought about it? I'm telling you, I thought long. I said, Lord, if I leave these kids on this bench, somebody in here in this church gonna take good care of them, right? One day I walked all the way, they all three on the front pew. I walked all the way to the back pew, y'all. I ain't lying. And I just stood there and I looked at them. I looked over across the room at them. And right when I was getting ready to walk out, they got up and started clapping and praising the Lord. I said, oh, Jesus, you done did this shit on purpose. Girl, they ain't never got up in church before and started clapping their hands, girl. And one of them good old Hammond, what's his name? One of them good old praising songs came on. You know, one of them hymns. Girl, them kids got up. I think Andre got up and Callie got up. Blue looked over at him. He got up. They started clapping together and shit. I said, oh, shit. If I leave these motherfuckers in here, I'm going to hell. Oh, Lord Jesus. That's a true story. That's a true story. Girl, I got their ass baptized right after I seen that shit. I said, can you sign them up? In case I need to leave, y'all already know they've been dipped. My mama did the same thing. It don't bother me because that's who she is. Girl, okay? And they over here trying to act like I ain't been doing this. Like I ain't walk in Jonathan's cafeteria in front of all the kids, all the students, all the lunch ladies, and cuss his ass out in front of the whole school. Because the principal gonna call me on my motherfucking job where I'm minding my business, trying to have my free time away from my kids, and tell me Jonathan in here acting like a class clown. Talking about he ain't finna apologize to the teacher because she shouldn't have lost his homework. That sounds like a personal problem to him. I said, motherfucker, these people is babysitting you and teaching you while I'm on my job, and you gonna come have these people fucking disturbing my peace? Girl, I must have let.
Yeah, so when you guys see the way Blueface acts, when you see the way Callie and Dre act, just know it's for a reason. Like I said, can you imagine having a mother like this? And this is just what she's saying in the open. I don't know what these kids went through behind the scenes. They are adults now, and at the end of the day, they have to make their own decisions. So Blueface is in jail for being, Blueface, okay? For chasing and running after behind Krishan, okay? But let's be honest here. Having a mother like Karlissa can be very traumatic, can be very psychologically damaging, okay? It don't seem like she really had too much of a parental bone in her body. Let's be honest here. Like I said, it don't even really sound like she was like a parent. It don't even seem like she was like an auntie, even a sister. She had like a friend relationship with all of her kids. Okay, it seemed like she kind of threw stuff in their face all the time about them just being around, just living. Oh, I paid for this. I paid for that. Oh, I gotta feed you. Yeah, you had me. That's the thing. You have to feed me and bathe me and clothe me and make sure I'm educated. I mean, that's the bare minimum. Okay, the necessities. We're not even talking about anything extra. She actually, I ain't gonna lie, she gives off the vibe that she made her kids feel like they were a burden. And that's something that you don't want to do with your kids, because at the end of the day, kids are gonna grow up to be adults. And that's why they come out like a Blueface. Okay, so it's not a Blueface pity party or for his siblings, but I mean, let's be honest here. It's kind of obvious why they are the way that they are, the way Kali is, the way Dre is. They don't seem like they're all the way there. And it seems like they're very money motivated. It's not about values. It's not about morals. It's about money. Blueface is Blueface for a reason. Y'all know Bluefaces mean money. Blue faces. All right. Blue strips. He literally got Benjamin Franklin tatted on his face. So if that don't prove to you that he about his coin, he about his money, he about his chip, all right, that moolah, that cheddar, then you all wrong. Okay, that's all this family care about. It seemed like she put that pressure on them kids when they were kids about making some money. Okay, so that's why they were doing what they were doing. She telling on Blueface and snitching on him, basically talking about him and Jaidyn was Bonnie and Clyde back in the day. Where do you think he got that mindset from? I just don't like the fact that Karlissa talks like she's perfect. All right, is any of us perfect? No. Do we make mistakes? Yes. Are we guilty of things that we shouldn't have done? Yes. But most people are pretty accountable. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. To a certain extent. Most people aren't to the extreme like a Karlissa, where she's not wrong ever. She's never told a lie ever. Okay? She's never done her kids wrong ever. All right? She never put her kids in vulnerable positions ever. Yeah. What Blueface say? Alright. At the end of the day, y'all, Karlissa, you're an unstable creature.
House full of women, cuz. House full of sensitive ass females. Dealing with they damn hormones. Y'all some unstable creatures. See, I ain't gonna say the B word. I'm gonna say unstable creatures. It's my new word for y'all.
About the snagger-tooth bitch. What's snagger-tooth bitch? That bitch Krishan. Oh, he don't. So, let me say, oh, he doesn't like Krishan. I said, no. So this big 40-odd number ass woman has the nerve to go in her fucking front room and turn on It's a Fucking Vibe all the time. I look at that bitch and look at my homegirl. I'm like, man, if you don't get me out this motherfucking broad house, talking about a fucking vibe all the time, this bitch here damn near 50. I see what. Like Great T say, unstable creatures. It's a damn shame.